So I just didn't think you'd be here. Doug's here,
That's
of course.
what everyone has said today so far.
Yeah.
So I'm just surprising the world.
It's great. It's great. How was Manhattan, by the way?
It was wonderful.
What did you guys do? I'm going on Friday, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
We went to see Phantom of the Opera. That was the purpose of the trip.
That was you and your daughter?
My
John,
husband.
you and John?
Mm-hmm. And then...
you didn't have to bring any of the kids with you then, right?
We didn't bring any children.
Okay, good.
It was just a couple weekend.
Oh, nice.
So we did that. We ate lots of good food. We had done a ton of research and found places we wanted to eat at.
Yeah.
We did a carriage ride in Central Park.
Oh, nice.
How romantic.
It was.
Romantic.
That was good.
I love Central Park.
We went maybe 5 years ago and hit as many things as we could that are bucket list things. So this time was, what did we miss? How do we squeeze it in?
Got it.
We did the 9/11 museum.
That's
We've done
something
the
else.
memorial, but we did the museum. We did like an early access tour, which I highly recommend to
That was
everyone.
cool.
The museum is overwhelming.
It is. We couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, our feet hurt so bad.
Yeah.
We'd already been walking for like 2.5 hours.
Right.
But because we had packed our schedule so full, we had to move on to the next thing. And then we squeezed in Harry Potter before we came home. So we saw
The
2
play.
plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's awesome. I was just telling him about it. So
Oh, wow. How was it?
She makes me want to go see it.
It was phenomenal. They both were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Very different. Someone was like, "What was your favorite?" And I'm like, "I never have a favorite because I love different things about them." But my husband wanted to see that, and I was like, "Meh, fine, whatever.
Right.
You've planned this great weekend for me. I can give you Harry Potter."
Yeah.
But it was
You
amazing.
actually walked in and got tickets, or do you?
We did the night before. Actually,
Oh,
we
wow.
got them, but
Wow.
because last minute he was like, "You know what? I think we can do it." But it was
Because it's almost impossible to get to see anything there without like
It
advance
is. I was
reservations.
surprised he could find tickets.
That's amazing.
But anyway,
Did he sell Emerson to get them, or did he?
yeah.
Okay.
We don't have Emerson
All right.
anymore.
I just thought.
He went for a good price. And there's no takesies backsies.
Yeah.
I was telling him the production value alone was just phenomenal.
Wow.
The way they changed the sets, and there's this big time travel thing that happens, and the set moves, and the Dementors come flying out into the audience, and so it was far better than I thought it would be.
That sounds like
So,
it. It sounds
there you
awesome.
She was selling it, man. I
Yeah.
want to go now.
I know.
Go see a play.
Go see a play, right?
Yeah.
Doug's here from Gibson's. Doug,
is here,
I walked into Gibson's yesterday to bring my spouse a beautiful meal, and it was just overwhelming with people. People were everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, man. We're busy.
You're busy. Yeah.
It's good busy.
And there's new stuff coming out. In fact, last night I went through your Facebook page, and you can't see it right now because it's on the live feed. But I ran this. I pulled together all of the cool Gibson stuff that's coming right now. We got Carhartt still. We got the hats. We got everything that's going on. So what did you bring today?
I brought a cooler. I've been talking about these igloo
You have been
coolers for
talking
a while.
about
I know, and it took them a while to get here, but
Yeah.
they're here. So let me show you this.
all right.
Yeah, these are the ones you found at the New Orleans
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow.
show or whatever.
So
That can carry some.
I don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
see it?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. That
So-
can carry
I
some.
like that
some-
color.
Yeah.
So they come in white, sand kind of color, and this blue. And again, it's very heavy duty. This is really rugged kind of a deal. It's got a little tray in here.
That's
for
great.
Whatever, like, sandwich or something like that, so you don't get it in the ice. But this thing will hold ice for a week.
Wow.
A
And-
week?
A week. And it's $165.
Now the place, the little ice thing next door to you guys.
Yes.
Is that yours?
That's
or is,
not.
That's
We
not
just
yours.
lease the property,
You just lease
yeah.
the property.
Yeah.
But you can buy like a block of ice there and stick it in
Throw
that
it in
thing.
there. You got it.
You got it.
And so this would be great for like the golf course or
beach.
just traveling the beach,
Yeah.
whatever. But we also have a big
The
one as
river.
well, the 70 quart. This is 24 quart, and we have a 70 quart one
Wow.
as well. And that one's only like $260. Not even.
Is it real heavy?
It's I don't know. I'm not good at judging
that's
weight.
okay.
It's
I'll pick it up
sturdy.
later.
Yeah,
It
it's
has
sturdy, so it
a-
is a little bit heavy.
It has
but
a
it's not.
measuring. It has a measuring
Yeah,
tape
I
on
know.
it.
Can you see
So
Oh yeah, that's to measure your fish.
For your fish,
Oh,
yeah.
for your
so
fish. Oh,
obviously,
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Or your foot long.
Yeah.
Whatever.
yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'm thinking Schlitterbahn.
Schlitterbahn, yeah. That's one of the best things you've had. And I also showed off that you have the pizza put thing now. The
Uni ovens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I own one of those personally, and
Yeah.
I can tell you, we made pizza last week. Phenomenal. It is so easy to do it, and it is so good.
Is it messy? But
No.
because you stick it in there, right? And-
Yeah, so there's 3 versions, and we only carry 2 of them.
Yeah.
There's one that actually burns wood. We don't carry that one. But we have the kind that carries pellets. They burn the pellets just like your regular Traeger smokers do. And then we have a gas version. And so, yeah, it's super easy, man. You get the thing fired up. It takes about 15 minutes to heat up, and it gets about 500 degrees, 600 degrees.
Nice.
Drop your pizza in, and it cooks in minutes.
Yeah.
Minutes.
So basically the beauty of this though is that it just you don't have to go out. You don't have to deal with anything.
Yeah. No, it's pretty
You
easy.
stay at home.
And
Yeah.
you can get your gluten-free crust.
I could,
You
yeah.
can make
You're
your
in
crust
charge.
any way you want.
Right, absolutely.
Cauliflower crust.
I can get the cauliflower crust with a little Parmesan cheese in it.
Yep.
So there you go. The other thing about Gibson's right now too is I was going through this and I was looking at there's things there at Gibson's that you just have to have. You know, like
Example?
Okay. These are my wants for Gibson's, right? Are you ready for this?
Here we
All
go
right.
with the list.
All right. Here's my
Let me
list.
write this down.
I want
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I want the popcorn maker, the
Okay.
stovetop one, because we used to have one of those, several years ago, and then I ruined it somehow. I think I ruined it making kettle corn.
Don't you have a birthday coming up?
I do on Monday.
Is everyone listening?
Listeners, take
yes,
note.
Yes. And
Popcorn might be- that sounds
it's
reasonable.
it's like $35.
Okay.
It might be $40, but
Okay.
it's a great. It makes a huge amount of popcorn, and it's probably better for you than the microwave popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
I don't
So-
eat microwave popcorn.
So, I'm like in our household, like microwave popcorn's just kind of been a staple because we
Yeah.
don't mess with it. But I really have with this thing, because
Yeah.
it makes a lot more and it's more
And
economical.
it's on the stove.
On the stove. And you just
Okay.
kind of turn it around and you kind of whirl
Nice.
it.
We have an air popper, but
Yeah, I mean, I have air poppers too, but I think the popcorn quality is better.
Okay.
So,
I think so.
Alright.
You got to cook it in a little oil.
what
you got to
else?
have a little oil.
What else?
I want a French press.
Okay.
I can get it
Ah.
anywhere, but I can do that. And then Clifton Pfeiffer we mentioned Clifton on Saturday. He was doing his cowboy coffee thing, and he makes the coffee, Doug, in a sock.
Okay. I
That's
can
the
see
filter,
that.
right?
I can see that.
But he
yeah.
has one of those big old coffee makers.
A percolator?
Well, it's not even
Yeah.
a percolator. It's just an old, like he just puts it in the
big
fire.
metal.
Oh, okay.
Big metal
Yeah.
one. And you have them over there in that
Yeah,
one aisle.
Yeah, yeah.
So the French press, the coffee thing, that would be kind of fun. Those would be my top three right now.
All right.
So-
Those
He's
all sound like
on-
reasonable gifts.
Yeah, but he's only on one side of the store.
Yeah, he hasn't made it
He's
anywhere
like,
else.
yeah, get to the other
Yeah.
side.
Right.
Of the store.
Well, I mean, because I only go to that one side,
Yeah.
because I got things to do over there. But
Well, you can come visit me.
I know, but you're over there locked away.
Locked
So-
away.
Right.
Give me my door's always open.
Oh my gosh. Yeah,
I've seen
you're
it.
down there in all.
Every
in
time I've seen him, he's been on a ladder or something like that.
Yeah.
So he
Or
wasn't
outside
locked away.
pushing
yeah.
things around.
Yeah.
I do get busy sometimes. Yeah,
I think the French press would be cool though. I just want to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
Okay.
tell you what, you can come to my office. I have a French press in my office.
Oh, get a
and
French
I
press
will
together.
make you a
You can
good
try it out.
coffee.
Yes.
Yes.
I used to do that. I used to work with a guy. Every afternoon, he would make French press,
I love it, man.
and we would sit in my office. And he's like, "Hey, I got the French press. Bring it on down, man. Come on, let's have a cup."
That's so awesome.
It was late in the afternoon, so
I was a barista for many years, and I can tell you, there's French press is different. It's better coffee, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody's
why
got their
is that?
tastes.
Do you think? Like I like to
Do
order.
you really
them.
want to know? Do I
Yeah,
want to get in? Okay.
yeah. Get into it.
Okay,
Tell us.
so the coffee actually sits in the water for longer. When
Okay.
you do drip coffee, if you think about a molecule of water,
Yeah.
it works its way down through, and then it ends up in the pot. And in the French press, it sits there and seeps for a while, so it extracts the flavor slowly. So it's a softer and like a more full-bodied flavor.
Right. I was amazed at Clifton's coffee because I just drank it black.
It'd be the same thing though.
Yeah, with his. Yeah.
As long as the sock was clean.
Oh yeah, no, he gets a clean
That adds
sock.
a different flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it takes some of the, if you put some of the salt into it, yeah, there you go. But it was amazingly sweet, naturally. I mean, it was just Folgers too. You just use Folgers
No
coffee.
kidding.
Yeah,
Folgers, okay.
Folgers, yeah. So there you go. What would be your things if you would go into Gibson's and like you have to pick up some
Man,
things?
I do like going down the gadget aisle.
Yeah.
We always go down the barbecue aisle because my husband has, he doesn't have a Traeger, but he has that concept.
Okay.
Camp
Right,
Chef, I believe.
right.
Tell him
So we always
to
look at
keep
that.
tell him to keep coming back and looking because next week we have another trade show we're going to, and they're doing like this huge barbecue thing. And
Okay.
so Patrick is like, I'm holding him back like
Yeah.
a horse ready to leave the stable.
Yeah.
He's,
And now
he's
that you
dying
have
to get that
plans-
thing.
Come back. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I gotta go.
All right. We'll see you later.
I want to go check out the plants he has, but we always look at the outside yard art stuff, whether we get anything or not.
I know.
I have
It's
to look at
ever-changing,
it,
that stuff,
right?
isn't
The
it? Yeah.
furniture, you have
Yeah.
great lawn furniture
Yeah.
and swings, things like that. So
Yeah.
I
we
was
just
thinking
venture
about this
around.
the
the
other
old
day.
games. I like to go down the game aisle.
I was telling you, in our deal with you, we have some time built in for some live remotes, It'd be fun to do one from the Patrick's garden now. He's got the seating.
Yeah.
We just got a delivery this morning as I was coming over to here.
Mm-hmm.
The truck pulled up and he was delivering. And that guy, I'm not going to say who it is because everybody's going to go buy his stuff. But he's out of East Texas and he has very, very good plants.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Very
he has
nice.
really good plants, yeah.
Very nice. I saw, who was it? Kevin Pillow made a comment about bluebonnets are being...
Yeah, bluebonnets are popping up. We
Yeah.
saw them in Austin, and I was telling Doug while we were back there chit-chatting.
Oh.
On my way to the airport, the bluebonnet, the Wild Seed Farm in Fredericksburg, you could see the bluebonnets were coming up Friday. On our way home yesterday, they're up. Like
Right.
the field's blue. So
Right.
it is time.
Yeah, there's a couple of funny comments here. One about outlets at Gibson's. Yes, I did see Rich Pace's yesterday. Of all people, the Kerr County Precinct 2 commissioner was coming out of Gibson's yesterday.
Yeah.
And I thought he's probably looking for outlets, so to fix the Hill Country Youth Event Center.
They have those.
Yeah, they have. We got them there.
You know what we got? Here's a
They
cool
have light
thing.
switches.
We do, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a cool thing. We have an outlet extender.
Okay.
And so,
okay.
in other words, whoever mounts the outlet to the
Yeah.
stud in the wall, whatever,
Right.
sometimes they don't get it right and it's too far back, and so your outlet is too far in. We have this cool little thing, you just screw it right on and it extends.
Oh,
the
nice.
outlet and makes it
Oh,
flush.
there you go.
Nice.
See?
Stuff you
Nice.
can't find anywhere else.
Julie Davis, what's going on in the world as far as events go? You got anything going on?
We got things going on. It is a little quieter than a typical weekend.
There's still 45
there's-
things happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
gonna
So
say.
I was gonna. Yeah. I'm using it loosely.
Yeah.
So, but it does sometimes. I look at it and I'm like, huh, because usually there's like
oh, that's
plays
interesting,
and
right?
things.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see. So Hill Country Arts Foundation has their Form and Function Pottery and Sculpture Art exhibit going on still. Works We Love at the Museum of Western Art is happening. There's a Hill Country Cluster of Dogs show starting tomorrow.
I know.
Cluster of dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to go to that.
It's
I
cool.
will
It's
love
good.
to
They
go
come,
there.
I think, every year, so
Yeah.
that's a good one to check out.
It's because, and I think I looked into this, the San Antonio area
Mm-hmm.
kennel clubs. It's cheaper to do it at Hill Country Youth Event Center than it is to do it in San Antonio.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so-
And they've worked with a lot of the hotels here to get hotels where they can bring the dogs and stay. So, like
Yeah.
at the YO, because it's Saltillo tile floors, they allow pets.
Yeah.
And so, if you think about the proximity of the YO hotel to the youth event center, that's easy. And a lot of other hotels in town
It's
allow
amazing.
pets too.
Like you go back in there and you see all of these dogs just hanging out.
Yeah. Gorgeous
being
dogs.
groomed
Nice.
and
Yeah,
so
If I bring my dogs, will somebody groom them?
they might help you.
Okay.
You know what? At those things they have a dog. They have a dog masseuse.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
I'm not kidding. They have a dog masseuse that goes to those things and or dog chiropractor.
Okay.
And
Wow.
she's
My dog probably needed one of those.
she's incredible. I
She was
mean,
a
she was a fascinating person to talk to.
Kirk County Produce is tomorrow. I'm confused on the days. I'm still learning that today is Tuesday.
Today's
Sorry,
Tuesday.
everybody.
You've been on vacation. You were sick and then you were on
I
vacation.
was sick and then I rolled into vacation,
Yeah.
so I don't even know where I work anymore. The library book sale, Friends of the Library book sale, is tomorrow. Let's see, Hill Country Astrology meetup at the Bubble Tea Factory.
Oh, there we go.
tomorrow.
Nice.
I don't know what's going to happen
Are you
there.
gonna read
Someone
cards?
go. Cards and Cultural Center has some exhibits going on. They've got a one-woman show, All Those Who Wonder. It's Road Trip Oddities and Memories is the description of that one. Sprouts is on the 9th at the Riverside Nature Center. I saw what that one's about, but now I've forgotten. Let's see if the description's on here. It's not on here. I'm sorry. It looked cool. Check it out. Lots of live music. Barbecue and Blues at Buckhorn Lake Resort on... I'm sorry, I'm using the app. On the 10th. And I haven't been to the office to get a new calendar.
That's okay. That's okay.
I haven't been there since February 28th.
You were the first stop,
I've
Louis.
literally
You were the
missed
first stop.
March.
Yeah,
I've missed
right.
March in my office. Okay. Live music at Cafe at the Ridge. Pint and Plow has live music. Joanne Marie and Me has live music. Let's see. Elm Waterhole. Arcadia Live Theater has the Broken Spokes on the 10th. I heard they are amazing.
Oh, really?
Old
Okay.
style country.
Yeah.
Kind of like someone said, think Hank Williams honky tonk, but brought modern. So
That's cool.
There you go. Go check it out. Pier 27. Mo Ranch is having a spring break getaway if someone wants to check into that. We got the dog show still happening. Saturday Farmers Market in front of the River Hills Mall. That looks like it's really hopping now.
Does it?
Yeah,
I
went
haven't been by it for a couple of days, for a couple of weeks.
by it not this weekend but the weekend before, and it was really busy. We didn't stop because we were headed somewhere else, but it looked good. What else? more live music. Cafe at the Ridge, Trailhead, Pier 27, End of the Hills. So mostly lots of live music. And then I saw the theater crew here. So they're having volunteer day on Sunday 1 to 4.
Right.
Great opportunity to help.
Critically important thing as well.
Yeah, and just like you get a great perk. You get to see these phenomenal shows
and enjoy it, right?
And then Trailhead has live music again. So those are the big things. We don't have any of the like traditional giant draw kind of things going on, but lots of little stuff.
Lots of good things.
Yeah.
All good things happening here at the in Kerrville, and of course Gibson's has always got something good going on. When your car show was kind of a.
I was gonna say, how was the car show?
Yeah, the car show was good. We had almost 50 cars. I got the next one planned for April 16th.
Nice.
And it's going to be on a Sunday.
Ooh, that's always a good weekend.
Yeah.
That Friday of whatever that weekend is always one of our busiest in the office.
Really?
Oh, no kidding.
And I call it Wildflower Friday.
Wow.
Because everyone comes in asking for wildflower. I've made it its own day.
There you go.
And no one can take off.
Julie Davis's naming of the day.
All we do is answer questions about where to see wildflowers
Nice.
all day long. So
Nice.
it's a weird random thing that's just happened for 20 years.
I
don't
love
understand it.
Cool. Everyone comes in and just looks at. Well, I mean, when you have a great wildflower bloom, that'll draw people.
Yeah.
The problem with the wildflower blooms is that people love them to death. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
and they're super early this year, so unfortunately, all the people who planned for that second week of April are going to be like, "Where are the bluebonnets?" And we're going to say they're gone. But here's some other flowers you can
cool
look
stuff
at.
to see, sure.
Right.
So yeah.
So much going on.
We got our. I know you guys are working hard towards the eclipse thing. We got our glasses in.
Oh,
Nice.
So we're going to start selling glasses, and we got glasses and maps and like this informational book. And we got all this cool. Yeah, so people can learn a little bit rather than just
There
look up
you
at the
go.
sky.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Right.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to the eclipse because I'm looking forward to the people who are going to be upset that they didn't know about it.
Oh, how could you not?
Well, because they will, because it's just that's our
It's just
society
Murphy's
now.
Law, yeah.
They're going to be like,
know.
hey, what happened to the sun?
Yeah. Why didn't anyone tell us that this
Yes.
was happening?
Damn it! Why didn't you say anything?
I know.
Maybe we should just drive around town, with a big loudspeaker.
With a mega horn.
The eclipse is coming, everybody. Prepare for it. The end
I
is
feel
near.
like that's what
End is
we are
nigh.
doing already, and people are still surprised that it's happening.
I didn't
but-
ask Leslie this too, but I mean, I'm sure that because you missed it because you were ill, but I'm just hammering down the ill part because you're
I
not.
know.
You're not
I'm
supposed to be-
sorry. I got a stomach bug.
You're not supposed to get
Emerson
sick.
brought home the worst bug ever.
Man, what are we gonna do with
He's
that kid?
adorable, but it was the worst bug ever. And then the funny thing is, every day since he's gone back to school, he'll come home and he'll be like, "My friend so and so." I won't name their names in case their parents don't
Yes.
want them talked about on the air. But my friend so and so. He got the bug. He threw up on his mat today.
Nice.
So it's gone through the whole classroom.
That's
and I'm like,
funny.
Emerson, you made everyone sick.
It was
So,
all your fault.
I don't know
Emerson.
who started it in his room, but it's had an impact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how our immunity builds,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
exactly. It was rough. I don't wish it on anyone.
No, we don't want anybody to have that thing.
No,
It's terrible.
Yeah, it was a terrible bug. But anyway,
But I
I
wonder,
did get to see Allison's
Yes, you were
show.
there.
So
You were
John didn't get to go. He had the stomach bug,
Bug.
and I thought I missed it because I was a couple days behind everyone. I was like, yes, super immune.
and then you got it.
Wednesday
And
morning.
then you
woke
leave
up-
town. You go all the way to Maine. Oh,
yeah.
Bless
But
your heart.
Yes.
Anyway, it was great.
It was.
But what were you going to ask? I'm sorry. So
Well, I
Leslie
mean-
had to cover for
yeah,
me Thursday.
I
And did she
didn't
do
ask-
a great job?
Yeah, I heard she did, but I didn't get to know.
Oh, you
I
weren't
didn't-
there.
I didn't get to ask if people said to her, "Wow, I didn't know that was coming."
Oh, I haven't. I don't know. No one.
Georgiana, it's violating the law.
I know her phone went off. Who are
So-
you calling, Georgiana? Right now?
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
So I guess she didn't get any questions.
I know
Although-
she told me she got questions that had nothing to do with the eclipse. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Did she? Okay. All right. All right.
You know, things like hotel questions and
Yes. Right.
occupancy. and things like that, yeah.
and things like that.
And she was like, "Call Julie."
Call Julie. Yeah.
Julie's got all the
And then I was
answers.
like, "Oh, I'm out of town."
I'm out of town. I'm sick. Don't
Yes.
don't
now they know
bother
I'm
me.
back.
Yes.
Did you fly? Where did you fly into, by the way? Kennedy, Newark, LaGuardia,
JFK.
JFK. That's
Yeah.
where we're flying into.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to the trip. We're staying in Brooklyn. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
We stayed
Yeah.
in the financial district, which I would highly recommend
Really?
because it was quiet
Yeah.
because it was the weekend.
Sure.
So all
Yeah.
the workers are somewhere else.
I've stayed now. I've been there 3 times previously. So I stayed once in Times Square
yeah.
because I was covering a tournament, a basketball tournament. So that's where the hotel was at.
Mm-hmm.
And then I stayed once up near Central Park.
Yeah.
And then we stayed in Staten Island in Airbnb once, which is
okay.
great because we took the ferry over.
Yeah.
And this time we're turning to Airbnb.
We stayed near Times Square last time, not in Times Square, but within a few blocks, and it was just too much madness for me.
I just remember that when we were there, I was covering the NIT basketball tournament at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And the University of Central Florida had Taco Fall, who was 7'7", I think. And you know how I have all those weirdos running around, taking pictures.
Square, yeah.
They were nothing compared to Taco Fall. Taco Fall, because he probably could have made hundreds, if not thousands of dollars of charging people to take pictures of them. Because when he walked through there, everybody stopped and looked at him, because he was, and he's a very nice guy too, so he just accepted the fact that people are going to gawk on him. So are you going to
subway over from Brooklyn or what?
Yeah, I think we're close to the subway. Okay. I got to figure it out.
When we left yesterday, we went over the Brooklyn Bridge, and that was my first time to see Brooklyn because when we came through, it was dark. And on the subway, but when we left, it was a car. Anyway, it was prettier than Manhattan, I thought.
Brooklyn's got some stuff going on.
Yeah,
so my last trip was there when I got COVID. I stayed in Brooklyn at a Hilton, and then I was right across the street from the A line, so you go right into Penn Station. But man, the food scene in Brooklyn is crazy. So
there you go.
I mean, there's just everything you could possibly want. So. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna go.
What are y'all gonna do?
I don't know. It's supposed to rain and be cold the whole weekend.
York.
Yeah.
You don't have any shows set up?
No, I don't go to shows. So I'm gonna do museums. There's the Guggenheim, the Metropolitan Museum of Art. I like to go see Ellis Island just because I think it's.
You haven't
cool.
done that?
No, I've not done that.
Oh, do that. Okay, listen.
That's worth it.
When you get there, they're gonna offer you this one-on-one behind the scene tour. Do it.
Okay.
It was worth it.
Right.
That's where you get the information.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just reading.
Yeah.
Right.
A square after a square.
There's a lot
square,
to read. I mean, it's constant from the moment you get out.
This guy takes you in the back. His grandmother, the guy we had, his grandmother came over in Ellis Island, so he had lots of personal stories.
Yeah.
But they take you to pieces you don't get to see otherwise.
Right. Yeah. I really want to see it, because
it made me cry.
Did it not make
you cry when you're pulling up and seeing the Statue of Liberty and you're just like, something magical happens.
Well,
you even got a New York accent when you just said that. Just like it just came out. Yeah.
She's deep Texas.
I wouldn't doubt it. I worked for a lot of New Yorkers.
All right. Looking forward to it. All right, Doug, anything else going on with you as far as?
No.
Oh, you know what Lewis told me?
What did he tell me?
He told me that you're going to be in the style show with us.
Oh, did he tell you that?
It's at the beginning of April, right before Easter.
Yes.
Okay.
And we have a special request.
Okay. First time hearing about it, so
okay.
Please.
Lewis would like to tout one of your overalls with the George Strait shirt.
Okay.
Just saying, because he's got to be here.
Okay.
And so it would do a nice segue into your whole entire line of Western wear.
So the question is, cowboy hat or no cowboy hat?
Cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat.
Yeah.
We'll make that happen.
Apparently, it was no question.
Well, we'll make that happen. Yeah.
I
was like, no hat.
Yeah. I remember get Dan Roloff and Clifton Pfeiffer, who often come to Pine and Plow on Thursdays, matching.
Maybe he'll help host. We should ask him to help guide the models and such.
Absolutely. Yeah, less of me, more of other people doing that would be really great. So anyway, we're figuring that out right now. All right, Julie, good. Yeah. I'm glad you're alive.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm alive. I'm back. I got to go check email now. It's going to be rough.
All right. Doug, thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Yes. I want to say two last things. One last thing I want to say is go see Sherry over at Gibson's.
Yeah.
She's got the whole Dickies thing all set up now. So that's a popular and good. So ask for her specifically. She has nothing else to do.
Bother. She will be.
I will be paying for that comment.
Right.
She will be. She
doesn't watch the show. You're okay.
Yeah, that's true.
She'll text me every once in a while when things are not going well. She's like, why don't talk about me. I'm not allowed to talk about her most of the time.
I know.
But Doug can talk about her.
I can talk about her. But the last thing I want to say is...
It's harder to text him and say, don't talk
about
me.
No, she's not shy. Yeah, she will be. But yeah, so if anybody wants to see these coolers, currently they're all the way in the back of the store. So you got
product placement.
only like 10% of the people actually get to see them. So if you want to check them out, just go poke around. You can take them off the shelf and fiddle with them and open them and stuff. They're all the way back by the gun section, but soon we're going to start moving them up closer to the front. But if you just got to see one, then
you
go check it out. Go check it out.
I love that blue color.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. So.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being here on a Tuesday. Tomorrow, it's Wonderful Wednesday with Rachel Fitch will be here. Thursday, we have an interesting show lined up for you on Thursday. A young woman named Shelby Kusurik and a guy named Steve. His last name is escaping me off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. They're doing a kidney transplant to each other.
Oh, wow.
She's donating a kidney to him. They'll be here to talk about that on Thursday.
Oh, amazing.
And then who knows what else will happen. Like today, I mean, I just didn't plan for all these people.
There was a bunch of people
We
when
had
I
8
walked
people
up.
today.
I was late because of other stuff.
Yeah.
And I missed my chance.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys again tomorrow.
No holding back, no stepping stones, no broken promises, no busy tones. Just what it takes, just make believe. No one belongs.